Hey guys, happy Thursday. Okay, so I know I didn't do an update for you guys last week, so in this video I'm gonna do last week's update, which wasn't really much, and then this week's update. So last week basically we had our first maternity quiz and I got a 97. Whoop. And yeah, we started our maternity clinical. So how clinical went, basically we have a labor and delivery nurse who comes in and she talks to us about how that whole process goes. And so last week Thursday I had off because she basically split our group into two groups. So last week Thursday, one half went to OBGYN office for clinical, and then this week my group went. So this week we had our second quiz on, was it Tuesday? And so I ended up getting a 90 on that. It was a lot harder, but I managed to push through, and we just covered like, was it? The stages of labor and family-centered births and stuff like that. So it wasn't that much that we learned. And so yesterday we started our Lamaze class for our school. It's a requirement that as juniors we take a Lamaze class, and Lamaze is basically a childbirth class. So you learn about breathing and the stages of labor, stages of childbirth, you know, expulsion of the fetus, expulsion of the placenta, recovery stage, all that good stuff. So we had the first half of Lamaze class yesterday, and then today my group went to clinical, and so I actually enjoyed it. Like, I don't know, I'm starting to think that I want to go into maternity just because how it was. The doctor took forever to come. Like, we were supposed to start clinical at 11. We didn't start until 1 o'clock. And that's just because the hospital was right next door to the OBGYN. And so the doctor, the OBGYN that we were supposed to be shadowing, basically, she is also on call to that hospital. So she was doing circumcisions, like 2 circumcisions. But yeah, she came in, and so basically our labor and delivery nurse instructor sent us out 2 at a time to go and shadow the OBGYN for each of her appointments. So I went first. The first one, it was actually so nice. Like, I started crying, guys. So we go in, and this lady is there. She had she was unsure if she was pregnant, and she said she took a pregnancy test and it was positive, but the OBGYN did the ultrasound, and all you see is the amniotic sac, and you see the little fetus in there, like the little baby, and she started crying, and I started crying. Like, the girl with me, she was like, oh my gosh, like, and then the OBGYN made us listen to the heartbeat, and so it was just so nice. Like, I was literally crying. I'm like, congratulations, oh my gosh. Like, it was so nice. It was a good appointment. So she was so happy, and she thanked us, like me and my partner, even though like we didn't really do anything. We were just observing, but she thanked us. It was so nice. And so the next appointment that I got to shadow was basically this girl removing her IUD device. So we didn't know what kind of appointments we were walking into. It's just like, okay, first 2 go. Okay, next 2 go. So it was just like, it was kind of like we didn't know what we were walking into, because like the people who were after me and the girl that I went with, they saw ultrasound as well, but the person was already like long in their pregnancy, so probably like 7 months or so. And so I thought that's all we were going to be seeing. So when I heard IUD device removal, I was like, oh gosh, I'm gonna be looking at someone's hoo-ha, like. But I didn't. I stayed to the side, and like, I saw it come out, and I was like, ooh, okay, like, okay, girl. I saw the giant forceps. Like, I was like, no. But it was definitely a cool experience to get to watch. And I'm thinking like maternity, or even working in an OBGYN office, like, I wouldn't mind doing that, because I don't know, something about bringing life into the world. I don't know. It made me feel happy. I haven't felt happy like in a clinical for a long time. I don't think ever so far. So the fact that I'm like, yeah, clinical is so good, I love it. I'm like, maybe that's where I need to be. So that's basically what happened today. And then tomorrow we're going to finish up our Lamaze class and get, like, I guess a certificate of completion for that. And then we also present our med cards. So for maternity, we each got assigned 2 meds, and we basically have to talk about the med, what it's used for in maternity, contraindications, side effects, and also do a care plan for the meds. So the 2 meds that I got were Vistaril, which is a sedative. It's also used for nausea and vomiting for maternity. And then I got vitamin K, and vitamin K is used for blood clotting. So usually newborns, once they're born, that's one of the first injections that they get for vitamin K to avoid hemorrhaging. Yeah, hemorrhaging in the newborns. So those are the 2 that I have. So I'm going to present them tomorrow. And then I think that's pretty much it for tomorrow. We have the Lamaze class. We have the med card presentation. And then we finish up chapter, is it 11 or 12? One of the chapters we finish up. But that's basically what has been going on with me in maternity for last week and this week. And believe it or not, guys, maternity ends next week. Like, so short. So basically next week, Monday, we have our other quiz for maternity. Tuesday, we're learning like some other chapters. Wednesday, we have a skit presentation. So basically, our labor and delivery nurse, who's our clinical instructor, she split us up into 2 groups, and then she gave us 2 different scenarios that she wants us to act out in the skit as if we were nurses in like labor and delivery. So ours is a pregnant woman with gestational diabetes. She's Rh negative. She just has a whole bunch of mess going on. So we have to act that out. I'm not the nurse or the doctor or anything. I am the husband. So that's going to be fun. So yeah, that's what we have for Wednesday. We also have our cultural soiree. So for our school, for the LPN students, we have a cultural soiree. So the freshmen, I think they're doing entrees. The juniors, we're doing appetizers, and then the seniors are doing desserts. So that should be fun. And then Thursday, we get our evaluations for maternity clinical. And then Friday, we have break. We have break for the whole next week, so Christmas break until New Year's. And then January 2nd, when we come back, is our maternity final, and that is it. So maternity literally went by like this. I could have sworn we started maternity last week. And then we're basically ending next week. So, yeah, guys. But I like maternity so far. I really, really enjoy the class. And it's definitely making me think of, like, maybe going into, like, obstetrics or something like that. Like being a maternity nurse or maybe labor and delivery. I'm not sure about that end. But something with the whole maternal aspect I'm thinking about. So, yeah, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.
Hey guys, happy Friday. So I'm going to come at you guys with a really quick update because it's freezing and I want to go inside and eat. But so today we just we had our presentations first for our med card. So that was pretty simple. We just read off our med card, and then our maternity clinical teacher, she just like went off of what we were saying and told us like in labor and delivery or maternity what it's used for. Or what she most commonly uses it for, because what we had down, like, even though we said, like, what the internet definition was or what the internet usage was, she's like, okay, well, it is used for that, but in labor and delivery, sometimes we use this for that. So that's basically what happened. And then after we finished up with our Lamaze class, and she showed us, like, forceps that they used to use back in the day. I'm like, yo, what were they using to grab these babies out? Like, it looked so scary. And, like, this little suctioning thingy. It was just, it was interesting. So, yeah, we finished up the Lamaze class. We didn't finish all the way. So, next week, Wednesday? Yeah, next week, Wednesday or Thursday, we finish up the Lamaze class for real, hopefully. Because there's only a couple slides left that she had to do. But yeah, she dismissed us, so now I'm home. So that has been my update for the week, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.